What up, big dogs? It's me! Oh. Momo sat on my keyboard. My bad, my bad. Hello! 'Tis I, Turgle. All the new frogs are like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah, all the new frogs are very unaware of who Turgle is. Hello. I don't even know how to like TLDR you in like 30 seconds of who Turgle is. It's a big like recap. Oh, my bad. Thank you, Edrind, for the 5 gifted. So basically, this is a character that I RP'd as on GTA RP. So my character was Turgle, a definitely not an alien frog-like girl that was way cooler than I am ever and always. She became a very big deal to not just me, but to a lot of people. But this character didn't always start like this. I was playing Jedi Survivor, I think, or Jedi Fallen Order, whichever one Turtle was in, I can't remember. And I just randomly cosplayed, like a little tiny cosplay, adjusted my camera, and just made my face wide, and did a voice, right? And then I just kind of pretended to be Turtle while I played that game. Then, that was so good, I decided to curate a whole entire role-playing character around it for NoPixel 4.0. There's emotes right there. The wide turgs, that's me. This is Turgle. Hello, everyone. I return from the trenches of war. That's the Turgle voice, by the way. That's me. This was what everyone in chat was listening to for the 6 months straight of me doing NoPixel 4.0. Hell yeah, I plagiarized Disney. Let's fucking go.
Real voice.
No, it's not affiliated. It's not Disney. It's Turgle with an E at the end. It's not. I mean, wait, hold on. Turgle does have an E at the end. It's Turgle, but with like the little dots above the U. So it's like Turglue, you know? I thought you were cosplaying as Kim Possible villain Shigo. That is a completely different thing, which I did also do, by the way. I did do a Shigo cosplay last year. That's a different thing. Oh, the Turgle playlist. Wait, mods, I'll turn the overlay on for like a minute, so if you want to bring some stuff up on screen to show some context of Turgle. I'm keeping the overlay off for a while just to test some OBS problems, but there she is. There's the model in GTA. DTC 24, thank you for 22 months. Dark Mod, thank you for the 9 months. Rose Plus, thank you for the 20 months. Sheldon Nation, thank you for the 17 months. People, it was Turgle was my very first time getting art, like fan art drawn of my character or of me at all. It was super sick and cool. This art is so sick. And I just, yeah. Still disappointed you just straight up could not wear hats?
Considering I can't read.
Oh, I miss her so much. Oh, I miss Turgle. I miss RP, but it feels, I don't know, it feels weird going back. I think I have to change my perspective a little. in order to be able to return. Oh, the hats. Oh, that's not a big deal though. I don't care about that. Turgle Cop was peak RP. Turgle Cop was something. Turgle Cop was something. Turgle Cop was cool, but also Turgle Cop was hard because I had to be a fucking cop and remember a bunch of shit. Turgle was annoying, not gonna lie. Are you trying to die? I don't understand. Like, are you actually trying to be murdered? Is that what you want? Do you want me to cast penile dysfunction on you? Do you want you? I'll do it. I have powers like that. I'm extremely powerful. I guess I didn't give enough context. Like, you're fine, you know, giving your opinions and them being wrong. Yes, Jedi Survivor Turgle. Oh! Bruh. You gotta, like, say more words with your sentence. I see what you saying, dog. All right, the spell has been revoked. Don't worry. Anyway, also keep going. People who actually think I, Turgle, am annoying as like the RP character. She was just very special to me. And she means a lot. She's a large piece of me, in my life. Dude, if you Googled Turgle a year ago, you would not get the Jedi Survivor character. You would literally get her when you looked it up. Alright, I'm turning off the overlay. Fetor, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you very much, very much. And I know a lot of people who are still confused think why is she dressed like that one frog girl from My Hero Academia? Look. She's inspired by that character, okay? That's why. Because you can't make this creature, okay, from Star Wars into a real life person and make her look cute. So I chose like the closest seeming character, and it was that thing from My Hero, the frog girl. This is basically, you know, like it's very, yeah. Oh. It's loosely borrowed. Storm, why did you stop RPing? Well. Oh. Well. See what happened there. Okay, so I've been RPing for a long while, like six or 8 months or something. It was a fucking long ass time. So I was going to stop because the Elden Ring DLC was coming out, okay? So I was going to take a break from RP and go play Elden Ring, and then, I don't know, see what happened there. Maybe, I think RP was kind of dying down, so like the whole RP meta was going away. So I was like, oh, I'll go back to variety then, okay? So I planned this whole last day, final day, I do a whole big thing. I have this whole video planned, I got this whole bit planned, this whole skit. I got characters, dude. I'm like, I got people in on it. I got like this whole thing. And right, dude, I have like, I'm sending off this character, this person that has been such a big part of my life for half a year, and it's allowed me to kind of like get out of my self-isolation and make friends and I'm not just a fucking degenerate anymore, and I can actually like talk to people, and I got more confidence, and it was a whole thing, right? So my final day on the server doing a big send-off, right at the end, I get kidnapped in game by a gang. And this gang was notorious for being assholes and making it not fun for anyone to interact with them. So it was really bad. It was really, really, really bad. And it kind of like soured the day, but I didn't let it ruin it. It was just a taint, you know? But it was fine. Yeah. Not gonna go into too much detail about it because the chat hoppers will literally dox my address. Because they're insane. So, yeah, that's what happened. But yeah. Stopping RP was hard though, because like I was getting like a different kind of life from it that I never had before. Like this like getting on and interacting with so many people every day that like I don't know, it felt like I could like belong almost. Like I was like finding somewhere I belonged. Do you miss it at all? Of course, yeah. Yeah, I miss it. They felt like people I was RPing with felt like my family. And it was like I was moving away from my hometown and leaving all of them behind, and we all just like separated from each other, not really talking as much anymore. Like we talked every day and then we just kind of all stopped. Right? But also, doing RP was hard. Like RPing constantly for 8 to 12 hours straight of just on RP all the time, constantly ad-libbing, coming up with shit on the fly, doing like all this funny stuff. That shit was hard. It was beautiful, but also miserable. But it was funny and fun, but also exhausting at the same time. Because when you're RPing, RP is the only thing on your mind. Like, that's all you think about. So you get, like, addicted. You want to just be RPing every day, all the time. If you are not on the server for a day, it just moves on without you. Like, you can be forgotten so fast. So the FOMO is, like, very hard to get past when you're RPing. And also, it also was hard because the server got very serious. And there's always going to be people who kind of make it like a job instead of it being like a fun thing to do, and they treat it very, very seriously, like it's real fucking life. Like they will die if they don't do this thing. And I felt like Turgle was a strong burden to people because she would not take things very seriously, but try to make it fun and jokey. And they would actually just get mad, and it was just like, okay. Group 6 on their 9 to 5. Dude, the group 6, the fucking tow trucks, the trash people, like the actual like fucking wage cucks of the server would make it so miserable because they literally just get on to have another job. Like, they're not RPing, they're just working. It's so weird. And then if you tried to RP, they would get mad that you were stopping their grind. Like, I'm losing money talking to you. Like, are you RPing a wage cuck right now? Good RP, it's immaculate. Holy fuck. Time is money. Turgle stabbed my man Ramaswamy, not cool. I did not stab Ramaswamy. I pushed him. It's different. And they shot him. I did no such stabbing at all. I had no idea also that pushing him would result in what it resulted in. But I still stand that it was right for my character to do what she did. because that was saving her mom. So it was a whole thing, really. Anyway, I am Turgle today. Yeah, but I'm only Turgle in like cosplay, right? So why am I dressed like Turgle today? I'm not doing anything Turgle related. It's just like every October, well, since last year, I've been doing like everyday cosplays in October to kind of like dress up, like costumes and stuff. So that's why I'm dressed like Turgle. And I have more cosplays planned. But in like 3 or 4 days, I'm going to TwitchCon, so I won't be cosplaying for like a week. And then when I get back, it's more stuff. And more games, and spooky times, and Halloween. Whee! Are you nervous about the trip? I always get nervous about going literally anywhere. I never want to go. The night before, I'm probably gonna be like, God, I wish I just wasn't going. But then I'll go and be fine, so it's whatever. It's whatever. So today I'm going to be doing a recap story time, also skimming through the Galenor Games OSRS video that I was in yesterday. That was put out yesterday. If you don't know, I was featured in like a special episode of OSRS Galenor Games, which is like a huge thing in the RuneScape community if you're a Giga nerd. And I was with a bunch of other streamers like Soda Poppin', Vay, Mary, Annie Fuchsia, Showbeck. I'm forgetting other people, I'm sure. I can't remember their names anymore. I think Guzu was there. No, wait, Savix was there? Not Guzu. Maybe it was Savix. I don't think Guzu was Guzu there? Jokerd was there? I can't remember if he was. Fuck, dude, okay. And then a bunch of like RuneScape people. Brainworms? Yeah. Yeah. So, that's what I'm gonna watch. JMBPS, thank you for the tier 1. Was Momo there? No, but before we do anything, I have to give Momo his little droppies. Yes, Momo, stay there. Because Momo has an ear infection. Stay there, Momo. Stay. Yes, Momo. Come here. No, come here. Come on. We've been doing this like every day. You're fine. It's cold. I know. No, come here.
This is the FIFA contest. Also thanks for the streams again. Life is tough sometimes, but this stream makes it bearable. Much to love to all of chat.
Wait, does this mean I increased the prize pool? 150 added to the pot! Bigger prize pool for the people consuming contest! Thank you, Phil, for the 150 Baloombas! Thank you so much, Phil! I gotta update the poster now. That's so nice, dude. Thank you. Okay, 6 drops, Momo. If you're not entered in the contest, exclamation point contest. Let's get that in the ear. Momo, put your hand up. I know. Four. All right. One ear done. Let's get the other side. Let me do this real quick. Here you go. Yep. Shake it up. All right. Now this side. 1, 2, 3. Come on. 2. Now. 3, 4. Momo, 2 more. Okay. Momo, please. Momo, please, 1 more. All right. There you go. Good job, Momo! Yes, Momo. Alright, we're done now. Coming? Ezio Margulis. They were 2 months. What's your cosplay supposed to be? I am my RP character, Turgle. My GTA RP character. Alright. God, why does my head itch so much? Just... There you go. It's from, it's just, I think it's the wig and the wig cap, and it's making my head itchy. I got bugs in my skin. Okay. So what happened yesterday? Right. So we got to the mines. We're 800 feet down. It's dark. We are being chased by the woman who kidnapped my wife. She's pregnant.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
Oh, she's a part of the sex cult. Oh God. Oh God, she's right behind me. Get up! We're just crouch walking. Run! Why aren't you running? Oh, we're still crouching. Never mind. This way, this way, this way. Okay. Am I being stopped by rocks? Where do I go? I don't know where to go. Are they banging? What's happening? Oh, battery. Is it, maybe this is the right way? I don't think this is the way I came from. I'm gonna get my stamina back. Reloading batteries. Okay, I think this might be where I came from. Maybe we go this way? No. Wait, I was totally right though. Probably. I think we need to get up there. Oh, I think I just need to go to the left. Yeah, I'm a bit stupid. I got a battery though. Oh, thank God. A ladder. Nothing can stop us now. Gee, I hope I get my wife back. Another ladder? Oh. What's happening? Okay, now we walk this way. Big balance, balance, jump up. Wait, what? No, go back. Up? Yeah, up. Wait, I probably go this way. Jump? I mean, I assumed I went this way because the light was this way. I guess not, actually. Just kidding. All right, this way. And God spoke from the mouth of Ezekiel so that his ears bled and his teeth cracked, and the seed issued from his inspired loins, and in his words were the blood of Christ. Excuse me, sorry. Just gonna turn down the lights so they're a little bit more spooky. And of this blood was a river, and its sustenance healed the festering wood of the trees that bore the 7 nations. By the blood of the Lamb, the spider-eyed lamb shall fall forever. And they that remain shall need no light, neither candle nor electric flame, for vision shall be in eternal dawn. Yes. Seal not the prophecies of my word, but copy them even exact of letter, and with every waking moment of thy life, devil, God, mumbo jumbo. Is this actual Bible things? That's, no. That is cult shit. I don't believe Big J wrote that. Oh, I hear the fuck cult again. Oh god, okay, sorry. I just did not. Well, now we're drugged. Man, they always taking my camera. Wait. Did they just slip me an aphrodisiac?
Generous of you, Blake. Help me make this right. He's come. Fruit of your lust.
What?
Your child. Your father. The Christ we deserve. Watch.
Oh, they all banging.
My God.
Oh.
Lynn!
Blake, oh my god!
Lynn!
Help me!
Lynn! I'm here!
Oh, that guy's the cuck. Yep, they all just banging. Yeah, guys, close your eyes.
So much.
No! Lynn!
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Haha, I'm beating you. Get off. Get off me. Stop. You have to tell me. Off of me. Not unless you answer. No. Fine. Then you have to give up. If you say I win, I'll let you up. Okay. You have to say it. You win, okay? You're such a pushover, Blake.
Bitch! I don't remember. Is this Lynn? Did he say Lynn? This isn't Jessica, right? No, this is Jessica.
So precious about it. Did Lynn
It's Jessica.
ask me? I asked first. So? I don't know. Nerd. Shut up. You are.
Wait, I don't know. Precious about what?
She said to ask, didn't she? Maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to know. You're a nerd, too. I know.
Haha, nerd. Who's Jessica? This girl. She's holding your hand? Yeah. We're in the 4th grade. You guys missed an entire yesterday of flashbacks to and from the school. Like, we're like running from angry cultists.
You think your parents are home yet?
And then we just
No.
get
Usually
teleported.
not until after dinner.
You think I could come over?
Yeah, sure. Why?
Why what?
Like, why do you want to come over?
I don't know.
Fucking kids, dude. Like, girl, what do you mean you don't know?
What don't you know, Jessica?
Oh, sorry.
What are the two of you doing in here?
I'm sorry, Father Loudermilk.
We stayed after school for journal? We were just leaving.
Let's step back into class, please.
Blake?
You're not in trouble yet, Blake. You don't want to get in trouble, do you?
Just stay with me.
Who's he talking to? He's talking to like a wall.
I want you two to tell me what you were doing in here. Were you misbehaving? Do I need to call your parents? Jessica, do I need to call your father again?
No, please.
Like
I
my
only want us
camera's
to be
fucked up.
friends. Nobody's in trouble yet. Does one of you think you can make this right? Jessica? Jessica, look at me. Will you pray with me? Will you help me make this right? Why don't you go along home, Blake?
Don't go.
Did I interrupt something between you two?
It wasn't like that.
Then what did you want? You won't say? You know, shame is a gift from God to let you know right from wrong. And what you want is very wrong.
What?
Go home and pray.
Stay. I want you to stay.
My camera
Blake,
is so
please.
fucked, dude.
This is awkward enough. Nothing's the matter, but I need you to leave us.
Don't.
Everything's okay. You can leave, young man. Walk away.
I'm in his fucking torso. Okay, what the fuck does he think we were doing? We're in 4th grade. Like, huh? In a Catholic school, what the fuck does that mean? So basically, what we've been experiencing is a lot of trauma from Blake, our main character. He keeps getting flashbacks to this girl, Jessica, in this school where she hung herself, which I'm assuming is because of the priest doing things, and she, or maybe, I mean, does 4th grader even know how to hang herself? I don't know, but I guess maybe she did. I don't know if that's like symbolism or if she actually did do it. But I think it's because Blake is having like regrets because he let her, like he left her with the priest alone, and then after that she ended up dying. Okay, Blake, I'm gonna be real. If you were hearing all of that and you just left, honestly, you deserve to die. How do I get out of here? Oh wait, maybe we go back. Bro was, yeah, he's also a kid. That's true.
Get away! Just leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Stop! I don't know.
Wait, maybe
you
she
think you
fell
saw.
down the stairs. Maybe that's what happened? Oh, well, we're back. Wait, what? I thought we were cool! They're killing the sex freaks and me! Wait, was I? best not to think about it. Did the freaky sex lady do something to Blake? Cause she like got on top of him, but I don't know how far that went. Cause of the flashback. Oh, I turned the wrong way.
Fuck! Fuck! Lynn! Lynn!
My wife?
You're pregnant.
Bro,
How are you pregnant?
Please. I don't want to die here. I don't want our baby to die here.
I won't. I won't let
how
them
is
kill
she
you.
this pregnant? Like, she was not pregnant when we got here.
We have
and it
to
has
get outta
not
here.
been like a week. Demon baby, that's why. Demons. I think it's been maybe a day. Maybe. It's the blessed sun, the blood moon. Oh, that's cool. That's actually a cool effect. The Dune moon. Sun. I mean, the blessed sun, not moon. That's not a moon. Complete 30 recordings. Look straight into the sun. I'm talking to God. You wouldn't understand, babe. The sun god. Yeah, it's really fucked up. I just, like, I don't understand what the whole Jessica thing was. Like, they were just... I don't know if Outlast is trying to imply something,
We have to find shelter.
or
As far for those places
if it
we
was
can get.
interpreted in a weird way just because of all of the sex cult shit. I don't really want to think about it. Outlast is just fucked up. You know, it's actually surprising.
Down here. We have to get inside before the baby comes.
It's too dangerous. You can't.
We can't stay out here. Help me down.
Wait, but
Please,
she's
Blake.
bleeding.
Okay, okay. Jesus. Be careful. Fuck! Fuck! Lynn! You okay? I'm coming down.
Are you serious, Blake?
I'm sorry.
It's your pregnant wife, dog, please. Sorry, babe, the thunder scared me.
I need to lie down.
Back here.
Of course you do. Yeah, take a sec.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I just...
It's gonna be okay, babe.
Let me get this on recording.
Oh, shit. Come on! Come on!
Oh, God. Don't worry, babe. I'm getting this all on camera.
Oh, fuck! Oh, Jesus Christ, Blake!
Oh,
What the fuck? I think something's wrong.
oh, do you now?
Ah! It hurts too much. I need to lie down.
You can't lie down. We have to go. Look, I know you're not really valuing our survival right now, but don't worry. I'll take care of it. Gee, babe, what tipped you off that something could be wrong?
Oh, shit! Blake!
Don't worry.
give me voice.
I got this.
God guide my hand. God give me voice. God
Does she
guide
get
my
smited by
hand.
the lightning?
God give me voice. God guide my hand. God give me voice.
Blake, get up.
God guide my hand.
Wait, who threw that?
Fuck you! And fuck your god!
Where the fuck did that just come from? Thank you, Gog. Our Gog saved us. Big Gog.
Blake, a path!
Bless up, Big G.
Getting worse!
Imagine this is all just a dream.
Hurry. We'll find shelter.
It's like the whole world burnt.
Phantom pregnancy? Okay, well, can you explain how her belly, though? Like, she didn't just eat a bunch of cheeseburgers. She's just really bloated.
Shit! Blake!
Is it the baby?
Yeah, she's coming soon!
Bitch, what do you think it is, Blake? Of course, it's the fucking pregnantness of her body. What do you mean? What else would it be?
There! The chapel! We can take shelter!
Oh, that's a great idea. Phantom pregnancy can cause swelling? How?
It's cold.
Keep moving.
Nice.
Jesus!
Fuck! I'm getting worse!
Oh, that's not it. Does she know the ending? No. Oh, you know what? Thank you for reminding me. I've got to put first time in my title. Yeah, I've never played this before. Why even ask that so late in the game?
We have to get inside!
I've stopped questioning this dumb shit that chat says. Alright? Look, I've gone through all the stages of grief. It's best to just accept that some people are regarded.
Oh shit! Shit! Oh,
You need to lie
Oh
down.
yeah, lay on the
I
stretcher.
can't do this!
You can do this.
Oh god! Something's wrong.
Just keep breathing.
I did
like
not want to
something's
see that. What the fuck?
Ah!
Yo, I gotta see this.
It hurts too much.
I know, baby, I know. You can do this. Okay?
Do not
Keep
get
breathing.
a close up. Oh my god!
Fuck! Ah!
I'm never having kids.
Just push.
Jesus Christ! You know, honestly, that wasn't that bad. I don't think it's supposed to pop out like that.
There's nothing there.
Oh, Jesus God. Lynn! Lynn! Lynn!
It really just kind of slid out.
Lynn! No. Lynn!
How did she just die instantly?
Ah, no.
mean, this kid's gonna die because it doesn't have any milk or anything.
So, Lynn said you haven't even kissed her yet.
What?
Like in Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, you mean drama. The play. We're saving for the, like, actual night.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
We are.
Okay.
We, like, cheek kiss.
So, like, is she your girlfriend? Tell me, or else.
Oh, here we
Or
go.
else what?
Why are we hanging out in the closet?
I got you again.
That's the child, isn't it?
Oh, this thing. She said there's nothing there.
Taking
Like,
care
there's
of my
no baby?
children.
Am I just hallucinating?
Yours. I'm powerless again. The child's too strong already. You've murdered paradise.
This is actually just like Blake going schizo.
God has gone silent. Since the storm, the birth. Who will he have if he destroys us all? Who will he have left to punish? Me. I killed my children. All of them. Every last one. There's no more perfect faith than that. And still, God is silent. Kill that child if you can. If you love anything at all, crush its skull under your heel. I know God doesn't hear dead men, but I expect he answers them.
Well, one down. At least I didn't have to do it. Blake's a pussy, so he doesn't fight anything. Goodbye, wife. And then we wake up in a mental hospital. Blake, it's time for your pills. Time for your Xanax, Prozac, concoction. He doesn't actually have a wife. He actually won't, like, where he wakes up after the plane crash, he gets picked up, put into a hospital, traumatized. Maybe there actually was never a plane crash. Maybe we never even were on a plane. This is all just a dream. Wait, what is all this? Hydrogen cyanide. Oh. That's not good. The burning sun. Is it getting bigger? What the fuck do I is. Terminated.
Hey, Blake. Try to find me. I'm over here. This way, Blake.
Girl, you better stop with your giggling.
Don't worry. I'll never let you go. You never let me go. Now the light has gone away. Savior, listen while I pray, begging thee to watch and keep, and send me quietly to sleep. Watchful Savior, wash away all I've been wrong today. Help me every day to be gentle, gentle, more like thee.
Why is her face gray? She's dead. Oh, damn. I really didn't have much of the game left. In nomine Patri Spiritus Sancti, adorime. So, alright, hold on. Did you play the first one? Yes. Okay, so. What the fuck? Is going on?
She's gonna be okay. You have her. She'll get to grow up.
I'm just
Do
filling
everything she was
bottles.
born to do. The world was on fire, the baby was coming. The impossible child. Lynn said Jess was like her little sister. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. None of this is my fault.
I think I need the
We're out.
storm!
I got Jessica out. It was cold, but the snow had just started. We'll find a grown-up and we'll tell them what happened. We'll be okay. It's not my fault.
Oh. Okay. So, Blake is suffering some trauma. I'm not entirely sure where he is. I don't think that this village is real. I'm not sure if his wife is real. I don't know anymore. I don't think she was actually pregnant. He is suffering some childhood trauma from his friend Jessica, who was assaulted at school, and he saw it happen but didn't say anything because he explained it. Who did? Who explained it? Where? Oh, someone in chat. Lynn gave birth so quickly in Outlast 2 because the pregnancy was a hallucination induced by the Murkoff Corporation's morphogenic engine and its experimental radio waves. This technology can cause phantom pregnancies in women exposed to its signals, and when Lynn was exposed to this and the trauma of her situation, her mind and body reacted to it with a rapidly accelerated but ultimately fatal process. Oh, of course. How could I have been so silly? That's why there were no female inmates in the first game? Why? What's why? The morphogenic engine is from the first game. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have that good of a memory of the first game. I do know it was in a mental hospital. I know there's like a bunch of guys we were running from. Apparently Blake and Lynn also hadn't had sex for a few months, probably because he's got issues with intimacy. That makes sense. What was the point of the engine again? They were testing some new 5G. You know what? Hold on. There's probably a video that explains it. Outlast. Okay, hold on. Outlast 2 explained. Story and ending. Which one do you think? You know, I'm gonna go with the one. Outlast 2 analysis. It has 1.8 million views though. I don't know, maybe that one's better. This one has 748K.
Hello, and welcome to another Story Explained video. In this one, we'll be looking into the story of Outlast 2, another terrifying outing from developer...
Oh, I don't like his voice.
All of the skin off of his pilot.
Just kidding, I don't like that guy's voice. This guy is better. Alright, let me see here. There we go.
Hello, and welcome to another Story Explained video. In this one, we'll be looking into the story of Outlast 2, another terror. In this chopper, two freelance reporters, husband and wife Blake and Lynn Langerman. After Blake wakes from a nightmare of a young girl calling out his name and crying for help, he mentions that he was dreaming about an old school friend of theirs, Jessica Gray, who they haven't thought of or spoken of for years. They decide to move the conversation on by discussing the reason that they are there, and that is to investigate the discovery of a young pregnant girl found by the side of the road and then committed suicide in hospital, who is only known at this point as Jane Doe. They attempt to film an intro, but this is cut short by a loud noise and a blinding light, which literally knocks the chopper out of the air, crash landing in the wilderness below.
That's what happened, right? The 5G knocked him out.
A Catholic school called St. Sybil, to be specific. Following a very tall man, Blake reaches a couple of doors, turns around, sees a young blonde girl, and then a large wave of blood coming towards him.
Right.
He eventually comes to after being thrown from the chopper before it landed, and makes his way down to the wreckage, but there's no sign of Lynn. The fact that Blake was thrown from the chopper turns out to be a blessing in disguise, because the pilot has been captured, skinned, and nailed to a cross. Blake, whilst in shock, makes his way down the path and sees a church in the distance. He makes his way into a village, and whilst the villagers seem to be visibly armed, they are not hostile.
Right.
Blake sees Lynn making escape out of a window and goes after her. After hearing Noth speaking over the loudspeaker, saying that he discovered that Lynn is pregnant and Blake is the father, the yoke mate, Blake questions her on the pregnancy. Lynn states that she has no idea what they're talking about. Lynn goes on to complain of stomach pains, but they continue on down the path. They don't get far, however, as they're cornered by what we will refer to as the cultists. While the cultists are capturing Blake and Lynn, another group turn up and kill the cultists.
This doesn't explain the 5G.
Are these saviors? Hardly. These people are called the heretics, led by the very mysterious...
Let's go Noth's cult.
We've got a lot to unpack here, so what better place to start than discussing the many groups of people we see in the game. First, let's discuss Papa Noth's devoted following of morons in Temple Gate, the testament of the new Ezekiel, or more specifically, Noth himself. Sullivan Noth referred to himself as the modern Ezekiel. If you aren't familiar with the Bible, Ezekiel was a captive taken to Babylon who became a prophet of God, who saw a vision of God and four creatures. So a bit of background on Noth. In 1966, before starting a cult, Noth worked as a shoe salesman in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He was having financial difficulties and was about to lose his home due to incurring large unpayable debts.
This is important information, I'm sure.
It's written that Noth turned to an evangelical radio station in his desperation, but instead found himself disagreeing with the sermon regarding the sin of extramarital sex and fornication. He claimed to hear a message hidden in the static. In his mind, a message to him from God. It states that Noth heard the message say that God was unhappy with the churches in the world and that he needed a brave new prophet to carry his message. On the back of this, Noth started to preach on the streets and out in public. He became very influential, with people choosing to follow him and donate large sums of money and possessions. The cult lived on a ranch owned by a rich lady called Lydia Dagan. It was at this point that Noth recorded the messages he was getting from God in a book called The Gospel of Noth. Sullivan Noth became more and more fanatical by the day, now encouraging the women of the cult to breed regularly and even getting involved himself, if you know what I mean. Noth also took it on himself to deliver every child. But this gave birth, excuse the pun, to trouble for Noth. Due to the home births, the police were given permission to raid the ranch due to safety concerns. Many followers were arrested after dead bodies were found on the estate, but Noth managed to escape with a bunch of his remaining followers. With all the church possessions seized, the church had lost everything. Drawing on inspiration from Moses and Abraham in the Bible, Noth climbed a mountain to have a little conflab with the boss, whilst naked, as you do, and felt that God told him to slit open his eyeball. He did so and saw a vision of his future church. He called his town Temple Gate. 1970 tribes happened. To be born out of his own flock, killing children is okay, incest is okay, providing the mother of the child is dead, and Noth can sleep with whomever he wishes. Whilst we only see Noth twice during the course of the game's narrative is drenched in its gospel devotion. Over the years, Noth's cult will become more and more deranged and fanatical, in the end going completely insane. We'll dive into the reason for this vision and purpose of preventing the Antichrist from being born out of their flock. They were viciously protective of their town and their purpose, and this is shown through Martyr, a kind of enforcer for the cult, whom all the other cult members were scared of. Quickly moving on to Martyr, it appears from the game that Noth knew Martyr when she was growing up, and he potentially groomed her. She felt guilty for killing people, but Noth told her that even though it was sin in the eyes of God, it was basically needed to be done to protect. And that some members were losing faith if they failed to prevent the birth of the Antichrist. Cult, the members, after living in and around the mines for so long, had gone so insane to the point of now being
cult.
Edged by out of the towns and cities.
That's the
Birth
heretics.
would bring out exactly that. The heretics and the cult, being that they have such differing views.
The school.
Okay,
Alright, this is
so
the part
confession time. I actually found the school
confused.
section more disturbing, scary, and unsettling than the village.
Yeah.
It's straight up creepy. But this section is actually crucial as it gives us backstory into Blake. The reason I found it more disturbing, the mysterious demon. You know, the one that is basically just a massive limbs and a huge tongue. We get the hint throughout the game that something terrible happened to Jessica. At first, it seems like it was a suicide. We even find that suicide note from Jessica. But at the end of the game, after many visions, the big reveal. Father Loutermilch tried to sexually assault Jessica as Blake was leaving, so she ran off, being chased by Loutermilch. Blake opens the door to find Jessica there with a broken neck, and Loutermilch standing at the top of the stairs. This echoes an earlier vision where we saw the demon standing at the top of the stairs. It's heavily implied that this demon is Loutermilch, and represents Blake's own view of Loutermilch.
Okay, yeah, I got that. That was a bit. I understood that one. But why did the whole game show her hanging from a rope? Like, why was it so heavily trying to imply that she committed suicide, but then the end of the game, it's like, nope, she actually didn't. Why though? Why do that as a storytelling? I don't really understand. Oh, because the priest set it up. Okay, never mind. I got it.
He is an evil demon roaming the school. This is confirmed when you see the demon has the same facial birthmark as Loutermilch. It's clear now that Loutermilch threatened Blake to keep quiet, an act which has clearly haunted Blake throughout his childhood, so much so that he still has dreams about Jessica, like we see at the start during the chopper scene.
Ah, I get it.
So it's implied in the game that the baby wasn't real, as there was no shadow cast showing Blake to be holding absolutely nothing. But Blake sees a baby, Noth sees a baby, and the cult and the heretics believe there to be a baby, but how? Here's how.
Murkoff!
Now, those of you that played Outlast 1 will remember the Murkoff Corporation who facilitated the shocking events at Mount Massive Asylum in Outlast 1. Well, believe it or not, although not glaringly obvious, they are involved. Heavily involved. Recall the bright flash of light and the noise which disoriented the villagers? Murkoff. Let me explain. In Outlast 1, we found a document from a lady named Jennifer Rowland, which stated that after conducting her 14th autopsy on a variant, she became tired of her work, tired of Dr. Wernicke, and requested a transfer. A transfer to where? Well, we find a document by the lake in Outlast 2, which states that a Jenny Rowland is here. And what is more telling is that this document describes the towers which we see in the background and the subjects, who are the citizens of Temple Gate.
Dog, if I'm just like a casual player playing this game, I would never remember that. I'm not gonna remember some random note I read in Outlast 1 that said Jenny Rowland. Find this note in Outlast 2, remember that note from Outlast 1 and put it together like, oh, never in my life would I do that. I don't think anybody would unless you're like a 4D thinker right here. That shit needs to be conveyed way better.
It mentions that
some fucking Elden Ring storytelling, dog. You gotta find an item in a swamp underneath a dog that also you have to kill to unlock a key that's behind a door, and then the description of the item will lead you to a tree, and it will tell you, like, bruh. Just give me the story.
Signal remains strong even after a severe storm. The note seems to be written by someone not involved in the cult, not one of the heretics or the Skulls.
It's on the
It seems
left.
to be written by a researcher working with Jenny Rowland, therefore another Murkoff employee. Remember, Murkoff was shut down on the back of their MK Ultra mind control experiments, so what better place to go and practice their research than in the wilderness of Arizona? Alright. So, this document actually pieces everything together, as this document describes a mysterious feedback loop. The author of this note mentions that this loop somehow makes the signal stronger the closer they got to the site. It's clear that this site is Temple Gate, where the cult was located, but areas such as the top level of the mines were also affected, as were the mountains where the Skulls lived. Now, it seems that short-term exposure to the signals that the tower gave off were okay, but in the long term, frequent exposure to these signals would result in hallucinations and visions dependent on the subject's own psyche. Sounds kind of familiar to the morphogenic engine, doesn't it? In Blake's case, he didn't really seem affected by the second flash of light when approaching the chapel, as he hadn't experienced many of these signals yet. But the more he experienced, the more vivid his visions became. He held on to a lot of guilt regarding walking away from Jessica when Loutermilch told him to leave. He felt responsible in some way for her death. This is also why the cultists became more and more devoted and deranged, even willing to kill their own children for the cause, because they were manipulated to do so. They were all test subjects to the Murkoff Corporation. Now, this also explains to us why Lynn was still relatively sane when Blake found her. She escaped Noth's cult early on, but after being caught, was taken deep into the mine straight away. It's highly likely that the signals couldn't reach all the way down there. Everyone except for Lynn had been heavily subjected to the signals from Murkoff Towers, which explains why she didn't see a baby. Blake, due to his deteriorating mental state, and as a result being very suggestible, genuinely believed that Lynn was pregnant, so his mind made it believe that there was a baby. As did Noth. This explains why Noth also saw a baby in Blake's arms. It needs to be mentioned as well that Blake starts referring to the cultists as adults. His mental age has seemingly regressed back to his child's state. Blake also becomes so delusional at the end that he has all but replaced Lynn in his thoughts with Jessica, and speaks of keeping Jessica safe. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Lynn appeared pregnant and gave birth. Well, we found a document in Outlast 1 claiming that exposure to the morphogenic engine could cause phantom pregnancies in women. Phantom pregnancies are a condition in which nausea and abdominal swelling are present in a woman who is not actually pregnant. It's possible that Lynn was caught somewhere between the two extremes. The signal being relayed by the tower at the start caused Lynn to have a phantom pregnancy, but she was not exposed to the signals enough for her to actually go insane.
It's like an
We're now
Umbrella
going to take
Corp.
a journey and have a quick look at the Murkoff account.
Umbrella, right? Their whole thing is like to have nuclear army weapons. Like they're trying to weaponize shit to have like a massive fighting army, right? For the government, and sell shit to the highest bidder. Bioweapons. That's the word I was looking for. So what are these people doing? Like, they're just randomly doing some experiments. Like, hey, let's do a fuck cult experiment. See what happens. Send the 5G in, cause phantom pregnancies. Everyone's gonna start hallucinating and killing babies.
Count. A series of comic books which help explain what happened prior to and after the events in Temple Gate. Let me introduce you all to Paul Marion and Pauline Glick. They work for Murkoff's litigation department, or rather, they just help clean up Murkoff's mess, silencing problems of Murkoff. But normally this just meant making veiled threats, which Pauline mentions in issue 2 of the Murkoff account. These two were looking for Wayland Park, you know, from Whistleblower, and encountered Simon Peacock. Just in case you don't remember, Peacock is the man who was standing over Wayland at the end of Whistleblower. Peacock escaped but went back and slipped a note into Paul's mailbox with coordinates on it. With the message, your daughter is connected. Paul went to those coordinates, but he encountered a bright white light, signal towers. Paul then started to hallucinate and see a vision of his dead wife in the hospital where she died. He also learned that Paul's daughter Alice is also sick and needs a blood transfusion. He comes to and is attacked by what appears to be a cultist from Temple Gate with a young pregnant girl. Paul kills the cultist after a struggle, but the girl has run off. Family find Paul bleeding out and take him to the hospital. But it appears that the girl has also been taken to the hospital. They don't know the girl's name, so they just call her Jane Doe. Paul makes mention of the psychosomatic pregnancies we discussed earlier. However, the baby is healthy and is real. The doctor mentions anomalies in the girl's brain scans, and Pauline Glick mentions similarities in brain lesions due to scarring from the morphogenic engine. It's implied here that the morphogenic engine is being used via the signal towers at Temple Gate. Paul and Pauline go to see the girl and they notice a tattoo on her chest. It's a symbol from the book of Ezekiel in the Bible. The girl starts to have a seizure and Pauline tells Paul to get a doctor. But Pauline kills the girl and the child, knowing that this is the work
Pauline
of Murkoff,
and
like I
Paul?
said, clearing up their mess.
Come on, bro.
Paul goes home for Alice's blood transfusion.
Dude, look, this is... I love deep lore and deep storytelling, and it's super cool. Like, 40k lore is so vast, it cannot be told in, like, one sitting. It's, like, so many things across, like, books and games and tons of games and just, like, a bunch of shit, right? That's, like, that's some giga nerd lore. But, I mean, there's not that many Outlast games, right? I feel like it's just so hard, especially to get people super interested in Outlast and have it be like kind of notable as like a really cool story to have like deep lore, when you have to go fishing for this. Like, you have to go look up a video, or you have to go read all of those notes and then remember it to the next game, play the DLC, read a comic book, and then you can piece together all of the information to kind of understand it. I just feel like it's not accessible for people to, you know, understand and have access to and be like, I like this story. It's very, like, because I would be super into it, but I gotta go scour for this information. And I think Elden Ring also has this problem, and Souls games in general have this problem. But I guess they kind of have a trade-off where if you really, really care about the story of Outlast, then you will go searching for it. But if you're just playing Outlast to have a spooky time, like, you can do that too, and it won't matter if you don't know the story. So it's like, which, like, I guess they take that trade-off. Like, you can play Elden Ring and Dark Souls and all that, not giving a fuck about the story. I'm sure most people don't. You play for the combat and the game and the atmosphere, and like, just because it's a Souls game, it's fun. Yo, every time I talk, man, every time, every time. Do you just want me to shut up? You know, when I talk about games, every time I talk about games, you just interrupt with gifted something with 100 gifted, man. Dude, yap session, stop. Thank you so much, dude. Holy fuck, thank you for the 100. Thank you, Manon. Yeah, what was I saying? You disagree with Souls games? I don't know how you do, but because Souls games are known, you literally do not, it is so not cohesive, coherent storytelling in only dialogue alone. You have to read the item descriptions in order to gain like a smidgen of understanding. The only way anyone understands Elden Ring or Souls is because of Vati Vidya. I'm pretty sure he's keeping them in business with their soul, with the story. Unless you are genuinely lore searching in that game and like writing everything down and trying to piece together the story yourself, it's so hard to understand. With Elden Ring specifically. So I think this does a little bit this is a little bit better than that, in that, because there's a lot more cutscenes, a lot more dialogue, a lot more people talking, but it's still just kind of like confusing most of the time. I don't think it's a problem because that's how it's all presented. In Outlast, half the story is there, but all the actual context is hidden. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not the same thing, but they're similar. Outlast definitely has a lot more context that is available to you. But it's still, you have to go like searching for it all. That whole 5G tower like experiment part is basically might as well not be there unless you watch a video of someone explaining it to you. Like, you won't get at the end of this game, if I didn't look up a video, right, being like, this is why this is happening, this girl from the first game with the company is over in this, like, I would be like, huh? Blake is just crazy, I guess. One note that you couldn't find even when chat. There was that important note, by the way, that this guy talks about that explains like the girl who worked at Murkov and how she came over to here, right? Chat was like, giga lore note on your left. I searched for like 10 minutes trying to find that note. Could not find it in the area that you guys told me to look. If it was so goddamn important, why isn't it just right in front of me? Like, why do I have to go searching so hard? Like, shit, dog. Did it blow away? I feel like that's just like that's a problem, really. It's not my problem, but it is a problem. It's a reward for those who explore. Understanding the story of the game is a reward for people who explore? Huh? The hell? It blew away. It's just gone. But yeah, Outlast 2, I appreciate how fucked up Outlast is, cause you know, some games out here, right? A lot of spooky games are just too afraid to go for it, you know? Silent Hill F, I appreciate the story they told and how like gross and like kind of unsettling and fucked up it is. I really appreciate how hard they go on it and how hard Outlast also goes on it. Maybe a little too hard sometimes, but they really they kind of have set that precedent of themselves. As you know, their reputation is Outlast is that like gruesome, unsettling, psychologically messed up, like not for the faint-hearted kind of game, and I think it really works for them. I really like spooky games. I really like kind of this wasn't really survival, well, it was like light survival horror, really. Because all you have to do is like bandage and replace a battery. That's it. The gameplay is very basic. I do wish it was a bit more, not complicated, but just like, just a little bit more to it, rather than just camera. But it looks so good. For like 2017, this looks insanely good. Like it is aged so well. I thought Outlast Trials was multiplayer only. You can solo it? I never tried Outlast Trials because I thought it was multiplayer only. But I do like Outlast. Outlast 2 and Outlast. I don't know, should I add this to the ratings? I'll turn on the overlay so we can get the rating up. Do I even have a mod on the overlay? Where the fuck did it go? There it is. Oh, there's Turgle. I am not a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I am not Froppy. I am Turgle! Storm, you mentioned going over the top and shit. This is why I want you to see you play Hellraiser whenever that comes out. I will, because I really like horror games. I really like them. I want to play Resident Evil 2 again, which isn't super horror. It's also not like super scary. It's more like fun combat with spooky mixed in. It's not that spooky. Except like the chasing parts. Those are spooky. Biospheric, thank you for the 100 bits. I'm new here and a moron. What's a Turgle? That's a Turgle. That's my GTA RP character. I'm dressed as her today for Halloween. Cosplay in October. I would give Outlast 2. Outlast 1, I don't know what I gave it, or if I even rated it at all, but for Outlast 2, for a spooky, kind of adventure, light survival horror, extremely light survival horror. Looks super good, runs pretty good as well. I just wish it wasn't so basic. But I give it a 7. You should try playing the Cabin Factory. I've heard good things about the Fear the Spotlight in the spooky game category. Fear the Spotlight? That's an Anomaly game? Play Evil Within. Evil Within is like a... Isn't it like a long game? I could swear you played Cabin Factory. That sounds familiar. I'm pretty sure I did. Is that the one where they like generate cabins in a factory? I did play that. That's a good one. Evil Within is dope. Even I played it. I don't believe you. Good night, Rat King. Fear the Spotlight. $20. Atmospheric third-person horror adventure with a disturbing mystery to unravel. Sneak into school after hours with Vivian and Amy. Survive a seance gone wrong. Oh, it looks giga indie. Came out a year ago? $20. Blumhouse. Oh. What else do they make? They only have 2 other games. You should try Chilla's art games. Yeah, why haven't I tried that? Great suggestion, Chatter. Bum, 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 bum. So I do actually want to try this game, the Typing BR game. It's kind of spooky because it's like in a spooky setting, right? But it's literally, you have to type. I want to try it at least just to see what it's like, right? And you have to type these words, right? And it's a, I'm guessing it's like you type against other people, but it's a demo, so I don't know how many. Final sentence? Yeah. The demo is single player? Wait, so then how does that work? If it's single player, it's not a battle royale. Oh, bots. Alright, well, the rest of stream is kind of gonna be spooky horror slop. Since I just finished Outlast 2. Dun, dun, dun. I also do want to start like some, you know what, actually I do want to start some games. Like Wednesday is my next stream, and it'll also be my last stream before Twitch. I leave for TwitchCon. When I get back from TwitchCon, I want to start like I want to play the new Vampire Masquerade game. I also want to do playthrough of Resident Evil 2. Bishoperic. Thank you for the tier 1. Thank you very much. Bloodlines? Yeah, it's Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, right? That's what it's called. That's what I want to play when I get back from TwitchCon. The Bloodlines. Dun 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 dun. Play. All right, I'm gonna check out this Final Sentence game. Old.